Hey, Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, who taught me the truth, and salutations unto the Atkim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. And also, shalom to the brothers and sisters who are also listening and learning and support the ministry. I just want to come at you with another quick video, and you know, basically along the lines of more job losses and things to do with finance and how that plays into the scripture. And there's actually another article I want to get into, but then I typed this in: how much of the UK is cashless? And ESO quantifies everything. The data and the statistics are always out there, so he's got it on point. And it says here, the UK finance report shows that cash payments continued their long-term decline in 2019, falling by 15% to 9.3 billion payments. Though this was still the second most popular payment method in the UK after debit cards, just 23% of all payments were made in cash compared with 58% a decade earlier. So you can see that the payment method of using cash is declining, man. Falling by 15%, and this was the statistics for 2019. We're drawing close to the end of 2020, so it's probably gone up a couple of, or more than a couple, but it's probably gone up since 2019. Only 9.3 billion payments were made in cash, man. And for a whole year, money circulation in an economy, that's not a lot. So, and then they put it in percentage form. Only 23% of payments were made in what do you call it, man? In in cash, from the year 2019. That's less than a quarter of all payments, man. So you can clearly see that they it's being gearing towards the chip, man. If you can't see, look, man, you go to shops, right? They tell you we don't take cash. They've got posters, they've got printouts in the windows of shops saying we've gone cashless. I've seen that with my own eyes countless of times, man. So if you can't see that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, right, the implantable microchip according to scripture, then you're not thinking straight, man. You're not using your head. All right. Okay. Anyways, I wanna go to this real quick. And it says here, this was a day ago, Tuesday the 18th, and it says UK coronavirus job losses, the latest data on redundancies and furloughs. As we progress through the pandemic, tens of thousands of people are being made redundant. Tens of thousands of people are being made redundant. The Guardian will track these job losses as they are announced. Okay, after a 3-month lockdown was implemented at the end of March, companies in a variety of sectors announced furloughs and redundancies, with retail, aviation and hospitality bearing the brunt of the cuts. Tens of thousands of people are being made redundant in the UK as the coronavirus pandemic stalls the economy. And this is why they're doing, schemes like eat out to help out, because in economics, when an economy is dying, because money, cash flow is like the blood flowing around the body. Okay, for an economy to be alive, like for a body to be alive, you need the blood flowing, because in the blood you have what? You have the various nutrients which are carried. You have the what is it, man? The concave cells, I forget the name of it. The hemoglobin, which it's a concave shape. That particular cell, I forget the name of which the oxygen attaches to and is brought through the bloodstream, through the arteries, to provide oxygen to the muscles and the various parts of the body. And then the deoxygenated blood is carried back to the heart through the veins to become oxygenated again. That blood flow through the body is what keeps the body alive. Hence why the scripture says the life is in the blood. So the life of the economy and the blood of the economy is what? Is money, cash flow. So when the economy stalls, the cash flow what that essentially means basically is that the cash flow is slowing down. When the cash flow slows down, not enough oxygen, aka money, is being given to all areas of the economy stalls, the economy dies. So why they're doing eat out to help out is to encourage spending, because when economic times get rough, consumer confidence decreases. When consumer confidence decreases, people save. All right, people are scared to spend, so people are trying to save rather than spend. But for the economy effectively to boost again, you don't need people to save, you need people to spend. But consumer confidence is low, so people aren't going to do that. So what the government does is put measures in place to encourage and entice consumers to spend their money. So eat out to help out is basically what telling people spend, which is what essentially doing what? It's making the economy boom again, or go faster again, in very small degrees, but pretty much to increase the speed of cash flow to try and save the economy from totally dying. The economy in the UK, I believe it's 5 days ago or 6 days ago, officially entered into a recession because of the consecutive quarters of declined economic growth, 2% or more, I believe. But anyhow, that's just a basic overview of the economics and the mechanics behind what the hell is actually going on. Okay, but as it says here, Britain's economy plunged into the deepest recession since modern records began. Gross domestic product (GDP) fell by 20.4%, which is ridiculous. In the 3 months to the end of June, the biggest decline of any major nation following the later imposition of lockdown than in other countries and slow relaxation of restrictions. Almost 3/4 of a million jobs have been lost from company payroll since the start of the crisis. Even now, with the economy slowly reopening, many businesses fear that they are no longer viable, with social distancing measures limiting customer numbers and behavior. Okay, because a large portion of economics and business is psychological, man. All right. So when the customer and the consumer thinks a certain way, the business is affected. Okay. As a result, companies have announced tens of thousands of redundancies, and with millions more people on furlough, experts say the number will get higher. The government economics forecaster, the Office of Budget Responsibility (OBR), has said unemployment could more than double by the end of the year. So basically, the UK's CTD, circling the drain. The UK economy is done. Okay, because if come on, man, people are losing jobs, man. So what does that mean? People can't pay the bills. People are gonna go homeless, man, because the scriptures speak about ultimate destruction. The scriptures speak about people eating their children. The scriptures speak about the love of many waxing cold. What do you think? You're just going to wake up one day and it's barbaric? No, things have to happen. There has to be a process of things. So people have to lose the jobs. People have to lose their houses. People have to be able not to be able to pay rent. Bit of a tongue twister there. People have to be able to not be able to fend for their children. These are the things that happen. These are the measures that's put in place, okay, by the Lord, essentially, to deconstruct this society, man. Okay, I could read on, but I'm just gonna, wholesale, retail, accommodation, and food sectors badly impacted. Okay, and you can see how it's been affected, on the bar chart. Okay. When the furlough scheme ends, some think that the redundancy count will get higher. The OBR estimates that at least 10% of furloughed workers will become unemployed. That's a lot, man, because the amount of people that's gone on furlough, 10% of that is going to be a lot of people quantitatively, man, because you're looking at the percentage. Oh, it's only 10%, but 10% of society that's gone on furlough. That's a lot of people. That's more than tens of thousands of people, man. Okay. Steve Turner, the assistant general. Oh, come on, man. Steve Turner, the assistant general secretary of the United Union, told the Commons Business Select Committee, "I am fearful of the tsunami of job losses. Firms are now starting to cut their cloth to meet their needs, which will be devastating for jobs, skills, and long-term resistance." Okay, so pretty much, man, you can see, you know what it is, man. It's game over for this place. Now, I'm gonna read the scripture again, you know, and there's people that's gonna say, "Oh, you just talk about the same thing," Well, we talk about the prophecies, man. All right, you got people out there that still, even with all that's going on, they want to hear some magical, you know,